Well, we are back again. This time we have a new project. I have a buddy of mine who has a Triumph, and he ended up wrecking in a parking lot, and car pulled out in front of him and landed on his shoulder. Now his interior shoulder is starting to deteriorate, and he's not a real big fan of things with gears, and after trying to sell his Triumph, I told him, why don't I just build you one of these? We thought about it, came up with a few things, and this is the stage we're at now. So, we are using, oh boy, what the hell is this thing? Oh yeah, I think it's a 03 Triumph Bonneville Speedmaster front end. We are using the Triumph rear wheel, although for some reason the British think they're being funny and put their chain on the other side of the bike, but that's no big deal to me. All I do is just flip the wheel around and get some spaces for it. This time we're gonna do something different. He's not a fan of all the noise the clutch makes, and he wants a little smoother operation, so we picked him up a torque converter. I'm sorry, guys. Damn. Whew. Been a long day. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, so we ended up picking them up by a whole bunch of parts, and they're on their way. So we're gonna do the exhaust, bypass the governor for them, get them the aftermarket air cleaner kit, and just the basics. So yeah, there's just a lot of work to do here. A lot of work to do. Good thing I work fast. A lot of these holes you got to get capped. We are not done up here by a long shot. I got another steel rod that's going to go between here and this joint over here, kind of like mine. And then we have to fabricate the whole foot section. This is the seat I built for the trike, but since I'm never going to use the trike probably ever again, and I don't really have a use for them, I'd save them a couple dollars, give them this one. That's got to get foamed and covered. Here we're going to keep everything stock up here. It's going to be cleaned off and everything's to be painted, obviously. And this is what I've been working on tonight. I've been working on the headlight bracket. So, and a turn signal bracket. This is clamped in there with a bolt dropped in there. We're going to hook up the wire to his speedometer. We got new master cylinders coming. I got some switches for his turn signals. He is going to terrorize Vegas with this bad boy. Now that I'm no longer in Vegas to terrorize it with my creations, he can do it with this one. This one's almost 9 foot long. Kind of hard to tell, but it's close. I parked it next to mine, and it's hilarious because I thought mine had a lot of ground clearance. Nope. I didn't want him to feel uncomfortable scraping his ass to the asphalt. Me and my other buddy who built stuff of this sort, we don't mind scraping our ass to asphalt, but I need him to be a little bit more comfortable, sit up more, have a little better visibility. And he's got his twin brakes up there, and this will be a pain in the ass to try to figure out the rear brake system, but I will get that figured out. What a mess. Here's the bike he came off of. He's graciously given me the motor for a future project, so I don't know if you guys are going to see that on a recumbent. I haven't decided. That's a lot of weight, and since it's air and oil cooled, sitting in front of it, I don't know if it's going to be such a good idea, but I need to get this out of the cradle. This is the tank he's using, the same tank that came off the bike. So it's gravity fed, so we don't got to worry about fuel pumps or anything like that. There is his box of crap we have ripped off the bike, and it's pretty endless. I got plans for that one. I keep telling you guys that 600 front end there. But anyway, I just wanted to make a short video on this. And, man, I got so much work to do. It's ridiculous. I got the kickstand. It's got to go on. Lots of welding to do. Gas tank mounts. I did do the license plate mounts and a taillight bracket, but I haven't, and I braced it underneath here so it ain't bouncing around everywhere. And that's a really thick rack. I think I'm going to still brace it down to the little sidebar. We're going to have an ammo box on this side. And then he wants I still need to do turn signal brackets off of that. But then he wants a baby ammo box right here to the left of him. It'll come off this bar right here. So he can keep his registration and stuff in there. And this one's even going to have a horn. Shit, we might have a whole complete motorcycle over here. Usually I build things with no rear brakes and no horns and it's fancy. But I can't, you know what? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. This neck, God, that neck must weigh, I don't know, that neck's got to weigh like freaking 5 pounds. I was able to save his key lock right here, grinding everything down. And this bike is a pig. Let me explain to you why this bike is a pig. That is a headlight mount. This is solid. Why? And then, you know what? Let's go over here real quick. It's feeding the cat. I don't know where the cat went. I don't know. It was an absolute nightmare to get that off. And then it was an absolute nightmare to get off all the rest of that on the other side that was attached to the neck. So, but it is done. And I got the IV set up on it. This engine runs. It'll fire up right now. And okay guys, I will get back to you with another video when we make some more progress on this. So stay tuned. And I am really curious because we've used torque converters in the past, and the torque converter tends to if they're not set up precisely right with extreme precision at high RPMs, it'll vaporize that belt. So I'm kind of curious. Our gearing will be a 6-to-1 on this, same as mine, except his rear wheel is taller, so he might get a little bit more out of it. I'm assuming torque converters, from what I've looked at, I think they're 2.48 or something like that, and then when they're fully expanded out, it should be about a 1-to-1 in the back. So if nothing else, he should have phenomenal acceleration and still hit a speed of about 55. So if his torque converter works out, then I'm going to build something out of that YZF 600R front end. Now, I will get a torque converter, except I want a top-of-the-line torque converter. I don't care how much it costs. So we'll see how this one does. We've had these before, so I know they work, but they got to be tuned just right to really get everything out of it. But all right, guys, see you on the next one.